Oi! Welcome to the FU. This is the weekend review for Gameweek 37. This is Hudson. This is Pooh. I'm Tino. What's up?
Alright, guys.
Clearly, you guys haven't been getting in the comments, hashtag pray for Hudson. I'm still sick.
No one cares about you.
No one cares. It's fine.
Yeah. We care about for teams that play. Ish.
We care about for teams.
Sure.
We care about for teams that play.
I was even about to be nice and be like, oh, guess what day it is? No, I don't care anymore.
You
don't deserve it, Spoo.
it's okay.
It's your birthday, but it's not happy.
Yippee.
This man just disrespected us for no reason in the beginning.
It's true. We deserve
Straight
the
off the bat.
disrespect, bro. We deserve it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So we'll start off. Everton 2-0 against Burnley. I mean, still, Everton can't get into Europe. Burnley are safe. Nice.
Everton have 13 clean sheets, by the way. Impressive.
Yeah.
Fourth. Tied for third, actually, with Chelsea. So, I know that stat because they play boring football most of the time. Actually, they don't play boring football. It's just like
It's nothing special,
at times.
but it's...
Listen, if they had Lukaku back on that front line, they'd have killed this season, eh?
Out.
That's the only thing.
No, they wouldn't have.
Okay, not Lukaku. Lukaku. Let's take Lukaku out of the situation. But let's take him out. Let's say a striker. Quality striker. Piatek. How do you say his name? Piontek. You know what I'm saying? Someone fire in the middle. That's the only place they're really lacking, dog, And maybe right wing, but they have such a good spine.
Yeah, they can finish in the Europe places next season. They can do okay. But I like it that Wolves and Leicester are there.
Same.
But yeah, okay, next result. This one was a bit crazy. Bournemouth 1-0 against Spurs. Son punching man up for stepping on him.
Yeah. My fantasy captain. So.
And the thing is, he didn't even punch him like punch.
It was just like a push
If you're gonna
punch
punch
thing.
someone, punch them, bro.
Yeah, that was how
Contact.
babies punch you when they're angry and you take away their sweets and then they're like, and then they're like, oh, sorry, oh, my mistake.
And then he bends down to fix his boot. Someone touches him.
And then he dives.
So yeah, red card for Son. That was bad. But at least he got a little bit more rest before the Champions League game.
Yeah, I think that's
And
what I
then-
was thinking.
Man like Foyth comes on. Straight off.
Yeah.
That was good cameo appearance. Solid red card tackle.
Son ruined his reputation and Foyth ruined his
He
career.
actually has 5 red cards. His
Foyth.
career. Son.
Okay, I was about to say
Son has
Foyth.
5 red cards.
That man's barely played. Okay, but then, Spurs held on for so long.
Bruh.
Then Ake comes last minute. Goal.
Nice one, boy.
So,
Boy.
Hey, boy.
Spurs bottled it.
As usual.
But, as we'll get to in a minute, it doesn't matter. So the next result, West Ham 3-0 against Southampton. Again, West Ham being weird. They'll beat them here, and then on the last day they'll
Who scored in
lose
that game?
Arnautovic twice.
Wait.
And
Fredericks.
Fredericks from right back.
Nice.
So yeah, it seems like Southampton have petered out a little bit after they got safe. So
Yeah, they're comfortable.
we'll just see what happens next season.
Bless you.
Notice if he sneezes in videos ever, it's always just one sneeze.
That's so weird.
So yeah, someone one day in 3 years, once you've made it big, will make a compilation
Of one sneeze.
of just Spoo's one sneezes throughout
I'm
the
gonna sneeze
episode.
twice. Watch.
One, and then there's gonna be at the end of the video, the one time where he sneezed twice.
Yeah. They'll call him Single Sneeze Boo.
Wolves 1-0 against Fulham.
Can I just say something? Wolves, Diego Jota. Man needs to put on his finishing boots. Pre-season, whatever. Man needs to do some finishing, bro, because that man creates chances. Him and Jimenez, they create chances, gents. And if they were especially Jota,
If he was more clinical and could finish, actually.
bro, he would at least have 13 goals this season in the Premier League.
Yeah, he would.
Those guys create chances. They have a good I like the chemistry,
The partnership up front
Yeah,
is
bruh,
good.
It's nice.
It's worked especially well when they've changed from a front three to a front
Front
two,
two.
sort of.
Yeah, so that's nice.
And Fulham lost after 3 wins and is it 3 wins or just 3 clean sheets in a row? But yeah, but again, so Wolves cemented 7th place if Leicester lose tonight.
Yes.
But then also it wouldn't matter if Watford win the FA Cup, which hopefully they do.
You see, the thing is, like, I do want Watford to win the FA Cup, but it would also be sad to not see Wolves in Europe.
Yeah.
You know?
But again, it's just into the qualifiers, so it's not like you're guaranteed to make it into Europe.
For Watford.
For Wolves.
So wait, if Watford win,
they just go straight into the group
so
stages.
Wolves can still play in Europe.
Wolves is no. Wolves 7th is qualifiers. So Burnley made it into 7th last season, but didn't make it into the actual Europa League.
Yeah.
They made it into Europa League qualifiers, just like Wolves this season if they finish 7th.
That's if
no.
Watford
just
lose.
Now. Yes, if Watford lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
If Watford win, then Manchester United will have to play qualifiers.
Yeesh. And watch us lose those.
If Watford win the FA Cup, Manchester United have to play qualifiers to get into Europa.
If we finish 6th.
That's if Arsenal.
Hey, there's lots of complicated things. Arsenal can. So Arsenal can win Europa League, then they go to Champions League. So that means then it would be Watford. If they win, then Watford and United would go straight in.
This is Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
If Arsenal win the Europa League. Hey, there's so many complicated things. Anything can happen. Lots of people can still finish Champions League, Europa League.
Europa League, why don't you take 4 people, bruh? At least from England. It would make things easier, no? At least like make 8th and 7th qualifiers or whatever.
Yeah, it's just they want more smaller countries to have a chance to play in Europe. They want to be more inclusive to the smaller countries.
I think they give the country a certain amount of slots. Like England.
Yeah, and you have to then also you can like earn or lose your slots based on how you perform in there. I'm pretty sure.
So that's like, if in the past 5 years your country representatives haven't made it past the qualifiers
or something like that, then but I'm not 100% sure how that works.
I think PSG not representing France.
Okay, so next result: Cardiff 2. Crystal Palace 3. I mean, 3-2 is a bit easy on Cardiff.
Wait, can I say something now? With Wolves, Adama Traore shouldn't be playing for that club. Just saying.
Yeah, that man can go back to the championship and do well there.
Bro, like
Spain, somewhere there.
Especially if they're gonna be playing in Europe. Nah, you can dribble past people, but like squad depth, I'd rather put in someone who's gonna have an impact on the game in terms of the end product. You understand?
Yeah, he still does have an impact.
He has an impact.
It's just him and Jota need to go do those finishing drills together.
Besides that, man can't cross the ball.
Yeah, his crossing's terrible.
He's just really good physically, physical stats.
Yeah.
Out the roof.
But he's being controlled by a kid,
Yeah, just like run. What do I do now?
Okay, so then back to the Cardiff Crystal Palace. Cardiff now officially relegated. That was a boring season. I just feel the only person I feel bad for is Neil Warnock, because that man they got a lot of unlucky calls this season, so shame. I mean, you kind of tried, but bye.
I did.
Next, Newcastle 2, Liverpool 3. That game was crazy.
Scrape wins.
Yeah,
that's how champions do it.
Divock Origi. As soon as Salah got that head injury, I was like, oh, that's sad. And as soon as Origi, I see him coming on.
Divock.
This is a win for them now. Because that man comes on and scores goals. Divock Origi is going to be the man that could win them the title.
Yeah.
Divock Origi, imagine.
Step by try of that team.
Yeah, so that game was crazy. It was Liverpool, Newcastle came back. Liverpool, Newcastle came back, and then Liverpool with the final
for a
blip.
while, they were shaky for Liverpool.
Yeah, I feel, maybe just because I might be biased, but I feel like a draw would have been fair. But again, it's the title contenders, champions, basically. They could be there. Then you're like, okay, wait, that's what champions do. They get those victories however they need to.
Perez was ripping these guys apart, bro. Yo.
Perez is good,
that
eh?
man has sauce. And he has a nice haircut.
Yeah.
And
lot of
Rondon.
gel
Rondon's
as well.
good.
And
Yeah, that man's hair doesn't move. It's like Lego.
Yeah, dog. He just stands there.
But yeah, Rondon is a very good striker. Him
Bad
and-
mustache. Good striker.
He can replace Lukaku at United.
I don't disagree. I think he would do better than Lukaku at United.
I don't want him, but I agree.
Yeah, I also don't want him. I don't think he's
What teams got relegated?
Fulham, Cardiff,
Fulham.
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield.
Mitrovic. United must buy that guy. Guys, I've been saying this, ne? So if you buy him, ne, just know. Bro.
You need to buy him, bro.
Nah, we don't need a
Yeah,
striker.
they can't buy anyone.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have
yeah.
fine strikers.
Guys, let's not speak
Off the
about
pitch.
us. Let's
Yeah.
listen, guys. Me, I'm speaking about you. You need a striker, gents. Ne? Sharp, you have Rashford and Martial, you know? Like, Mitro.
No, you know what we need?
Mitro is better than Lukaku, dog, in terms of...
I don't like Lukaku. Lukaku can dive off a bridge. We need Jamie Vardy, bro.
He's not going to leave Leicester. Mitrovic, they just got relegated. He needs to play in Europe. Take him.
Next result. Chelsea 3-0 against Watford. I mean, well done, Chelsea. Top 4.
Anyways, next result.
First of all, hold on. What do you guys think about Chelsea's new kit? Because everyone seems to hate it, but I like it a lot.
It's fine. It's not...
I haven't seen it.
Ah,
Let me show you a picture.
it's just a good kit. So, but then Chelsea just, people were like, hey, Watford could be a slip up there. It could be a chance for someone to capitalize, but nope. Chelsea just with a comfortable 3-0 win. You guys saw the video of the fans asking Hazard to stay at Chelsea, and as he was like, oh, just stay at Chelsea, stay at Chelsea. He's in the car, he goes, and drives off.
Nice. That's fine.
And then the guys in the car just start screaming, ah!
Where's the editing on this video? Haha, nice. That's funny. Ah.
He's the kid. Yeah, I'll be sad if he leaves, dog, but I'll also be happy for him, He's done well for the club.
Yeah,
He's been a big guy, So nice one, man. He's achieved a lot.
he's done everything at Chelsea.
Carry the team.
Yes, dog. That's what we bought him for,
To carry a team.
Yes.
What's
and
the-
build a squad around him.
No.
And
carry.
make sure that he wins.
Carry the team.
Yeah, he carried the team.
And his
dog.
his
Who
back
carries
can
your
only
team?
take it for so long.
Nobody.
No one
Exactly.
carries our team.
Because they all ass, but
Exactly.
No,
I
it's
prefer
not
for them
because
to all be
they're all
good.
ass. It's because Lukaku's so heavy, no one can carry
yeah,
that guy.
no one can pick him up, dog. It's
can't carry
Endo
the team.
Herrera. Endo Herrera carries us. What is it based on? The kit? What is it?
It's Stanford Bridge. It
That's
has
nice.
designs in there.
That's nice. I'm not
And
mad at
then
that. I like
also-
stuff like that.
Apparently,
Apparently,
stadiums where we've won the T-shirt. Never
What?
mind.
eh?
That was a wrong thing.
This man's been fighting for 12 for so long. He's thinking about winning T-shirts, bro. Right? It's fine. Bro. You'll be good.
Okay, moving on from Chelsea, we go to probably the saddest result of the weekend. Not just because I'm a fan, but just because there was the biggest, like Huddersfield. And we drew 1-1. Huddersfield won, United
Your
won.
team sucks.
That was
You
disgusting.
don't even deserve to play in Europe. Right?
We don't
So
deserve
that would be sad not to play in Europe
It's
at
true
all.
though. You don't deserve it, gents. Yeah. I'm not lying.
Good golly.
The thing is, hey, this guy about deserving it. On the podcast, we came to an agreement. There was something. Okay, so the week before, this guy's, oh, you guys deserve nothing. On the podcast, you do this, and after another bad result, this guy's, oh, you deserve nothing.
Yeah, because you don't, gents.
So this, okay, so
So wait,
just
what
know,
are you saying?
if United win the next one, he'll be like, oh, it's fine, you deserved it.
Aye.
According to the result, I deserve it.
Aye, gents.
Yes.
I don't remember
But
saying
that's 3 weeks in a row.
where I've said you don't deserve it.
No. 3 different shows where you've been, don't deserve it, deserve, it's fine, don't deserve it.
What did I say you deserve?
No, it's just we agreed that between what's it?
Arsenal?
Between the people fighting for top 4, that it's just Arsenal that we think don't deserve it, Tottenham do deserve it, and Chelsea and United are close.
Yeah, but that was for top 4. Me, I'm saying Europe now.
You see, do you guys understand what this man
No,
just
I'm
said?
saying, listen, we're talking about top 4. And then
But you're
I was
going worse. Top 4
No.
is Europe.
Top 4 is Champions League. Europe is Europa League.
Yeah,
Fifth, sixth, and seventh.
Yeah, you don't, gents. You guys are terrible.
So hold on.
I don't care what my statement say.
Can we just clear up?
Okay, let's clear it up now.
This man on the podcast said it's fine if we get top 4. It wouldn't be bad. In a way, we deserve.
I said that top 4.
I just said that, and you just said
top
yes.
Top 4. I never. It's top 4. You guys.
I don't believe this guy.
Top 4. Me.
Together. Mtama, come here. Tell them. Let me shift out.
Come back. Don't run away.
Okay. I'm here. They're gonna talk about crap. Listen, Liverpool United. That's all.
I'm not going to talk about Liverpool. I was invited here to say something specific. Was I not?
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
So you remember on the show that someone didn't show up to. It was just me and Spoo. Just me and Spoo sitting here chatting about United and Chelsea.
Yeah.
And we're saying who deserves top 4. So then we didn't really know. I said, I'm like, United and Chelsea are like, eh. And Spoo just laughs at me. He doesn't have any, he doesn't just have any argument at all. He just laughs.
You guys.
So then I'm like, oh wait, we'll discuss it in depth on the podcast. We do that. We come to the conclusion that top 4, not for Europe, for top 4, Tottenham deserve it. We think Arsenal don't, and United and Chelsea are eh.
I do not remember this. All I know is I feel like I haven't felt you deserved it, and Smooth shared that feeling with me. I feel like we were moving together in this. You know, you guys didn't deserve it. I'm gonna take the L. I thought Arsenal were gonna get top 4. You know, but you guys, you know how you move. You guys, you and Arsenal, you're together now, buddy. But honestly speaking, I don't think Smooth thought you guys were going to get it. And in fact, you didn't deserve it. You also didn't deserve the Europa League.
That's what I'm saying.
But it was very nice.
So we don't deserve to finish in 6th either.
No.
8th.
But you know,
qualify for Europe.
Let's be honest.
You know what?
Imagine if Ole didn't come in with all that positivity that came in with. You guys were going to be losing those other games.
They wouldn't, but Mourinho's going to fix it, dog.
Mourinho's not going to fix it. There was too much negativity. You guys would have been there with Everton, bro.
Mourinho wouldn't lose
believe these guys.
bro.
How you not believe us? Are you doing well?
Hudson, bro, I'm saying that. You know what? Nah? You guys, you're thinking United Sharp is a big team. Nah, bro. Look at how these other teams play, dog. How you guys play and how they agents.
The thing is, we've had this discussion. I don't believe what kind of shit's coming out of your mouth right now. We had this discussion in depth on the podcast. Hold on. Zip it for now. You guys have just been chatting. Wow.
Dog.
So, we said United, we have played trash.
Yeah.
We have played trash. But we had that spell for, I don't remember exactly how many games, around 10, 15, where we were playing really well. Chelsea had the first games where they were playing really well. Trash. Everyone was saying sorry out. You can't say that's good football. You're just lying to yourself and everyone else. And now they've looked like they're okay again, maybe. But still, they've been, everyone who's in the top 4 has been disgusting for the last few weeks. This man wins 3-0 against Watford, United draw, and now his opinion has changed completely. I don't believe it.
Okay, I don't care if my opinion changed or it didn't change. Nah. Here's what I think, right? When you win, it doesn't have to always look good, right? When you lose, don't make it bad, bro. Nah, but sharp, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, their football is not attractive, bro. And to play in Europe, there's other teams who play better football than United, and then other teams.
United currently, yes, but not than United that could be in Europe. The United that Solskjaer is trying to fix, that he had for a little bit, that he doesn't have now, that we all hope he will have again.
Okay, so wait, hold on, relax, dog, relax. So if we're saying your guys' good form compared to Arsenal, Tottenham, and Chelsea's, you had the least good form, if that makes sense.
Well, we I wouldn't say that. Why?
Arsenal were unbeaten for 22 games. Tottenham were
But
beating everyone.
that was mostly draws for Arsenal.
Yeah, but they were getting points. Chelsea were unbeaten. Bear in mind, the first manager to come to a team and not lose his first 10 games, né? And they were played against big teams in those spells. You understand?
Yeah.
And then and then the manager comes. Dog. So I'm saying if you compare your good form compared to the other team's good form, you still had great form. Like, you know? But it's just, you see.
Why? You didn't say why there.
We're facing the worst teams in the league.
So it was just the team difference?
No,
That's
what
it.
do you mean?
Not the team difference. It also didn't last as long as your homies, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's did it last as long as or longer than
This man.
these guys were top 3 competing for the title.
For how long?
For like 12 games, bro.
That's it. Almost exactly how long United's top form was.
Yeah, and then look at the teams we were playing as
Yeah,
well.
they played Liverpool.
So yes, you're just saying teams. So hold on, can we clear
Yeah.
that up? So that argument's out because you said the length is a difference.
Oh no.
Length and teams, but I think ours was
The
still
length in
longer,
the team.
dog.
Theirs was long,
The
and we're
length
facing
was
good
exactly
teams.
the same there. Okay,
So
so
then you were facing trash teams. So I'm not.
so
impressed.
yes,
I'm sorry.
we were facing some trash teams,
Yeah.
but then also we played a few good teams in there.
the quality.
Like-
Not just everyone.
I know you
but
played.
a few
you played,
good teams.
You played us. You played Spurs.
We played Arsenal. Yes, that's a few good teams. We played PSG in there. We did that. That's a few good
But that
teams.
wasn't that in
PSG
the
in the
bad.
league.
That was in your bad hand, bro.
That wasn't in
That's
the
when
bad
the
run.
bad
That
run
was
started, though,
no. It
No, it
was
doesn't-
sort of when it started because that PSG was his first massive challenge. We lost 1-0. Then I think we did a okay result in the Premier League, and then we beat them 3-1. I don't
And then
think
after that-
those two in there qualify a bad one. Those are still in the good one.
Dog, you guys don't play nice football, dog. I'm sorry.
Yes, right now.
Compared to the
Nah, I don't remember you
to the
playing
other
nice
teams and like Leicester, Watford. Gents, have you seen Watford? Watford are Barcelona, gents.
Guys, wait. Well, we're turning this into a podcast.
Okay,
need to
yeah,
skip this.
we need to skip this, dog.
I don't believe this.
I don't want you to believe it, but it's true.
I'm shocked from these guys. Especially Spoo. Thomas crazy sometimes. This guy usually can come around.
I watch
but-
the games. I watch United games. Gents.
Yes, recently. That's why I'm saying you're fickle.
That's why, yeah. So if you're saying recently, dog, you don't deserve Europe because recently the other teams have been doing great, dog. They deserve it, dog. You can
Eh?
see the potential, dog. If you're gonna say recently, and I'm saying, dog, you know what?
Also, recently, everyone else in the top four has been doing disgusting.
Yes,
guys,
that's
I'm
true.
also in the top 4, please.
Yes. Other teams have been doing disgusting. But gents, United, I mean.
Sure.
Arsenal now, very good. Arsenal, very
Okay,
nice.
so you know
Arsenal.
we'll move on from that. But
Arsenal,
wow,
very nice. Exactly the same as Man
and
United.
we'll rush through these a bit because
Arsenal
this is
deserve
going to be
nothing.
a long one.
Yeah, Arsenal deserve nothing.
Bring like a zip to me. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say that out. Bring like a zip to me. He wants to play Champions League. I can offer Champions League. Don't mess around with teams like Arsenal. And United. Nothing good comes from them. Come to me. Thank you.
Okay,
They
so
were supposed to lose that game, by the way.
Yeah, they were very.
yeah,
almost
Brighton
lost
had
that game.
counters.
I almost lost that game.
Knockout was dominating. Brighton did well there.
And then I hope Brendan Rodgers tonight wins the league for Liverpool. That's the only time he can win the league for Liverpool. And then we go to Spain, La Liga. Valladolid.
Valladolid. Valladolid.
Against Atletico Bilbao, they won 1-0. I didn't watch that game.
Yeah, but it was just an important result because that means Athletic Bilbao basically lost their chance for Europe.
Yeah.
So they're now 5 points behind, whereas if they won, they would have been 2 points behind. And Valladolid went out of the relegation zone and are now 1 point ahead of Girona.
And then we go to the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen 6-1 against
This was
Frankfurt.
within 36 minutes.
That was a shocking result.
Huh?
And they only rested 2 people, you know? Like, really. The rest...
Frankfurt.
Yeah. They rested Luka Jovic and Gacinovic in preparation for the Chelsea game, and they just...
That was not preparation for the Chelsea
I
game.
don't know what they were doing.
It was mental preparation, Jens. So I just want to beat Chelsea.
If they beat Chelsea, that's fantastic.
Yeah, if they do.
Because sure they
But
got
even if you don't, that will be good for Arsenal.
they got
And us, London
battered
Clubs
in that
playing
game.
in, England, in Champions League, you know.
But good for them for not conceding anymore in the second half.
Yeah. And then we go to Serie A. Lazio 1, Atlanta 3.
Atalanta.
Atalanta.
out
I don't
here.
know why I said Atlanta. Yeah.
Atalanta going to finish third this season. Let me tell you that. Zapata's going to win the Golden Boot. He's going to, get past Ronaldo, Calderella, and Piontek. So
Yeah, they're 1 point behind Inter.
yeah,
So they're 2 points ahead of Roma, and 3 points ahead of Torino, who are chasing them for top 4. So they're slowly opening up the gap and closing the gap on Inter Milan.
yeah, these guys.
But I don't know if Zapata is gonna catch up the 3-goal gap between him and Quagliarella.
He is.
He can. Anything can happen. Ronaldo can still get like 6 goals on the last day.
And Papu's definitely going to finish as the top assist. So
That's
everybody-
Alejandro Gomez.
Yeah, that's the main man. Captain.
And then League
Finish off in league.
Lyon and Lille. 2-2.
I mean, nothing happened in that league on the weekend. That was just the big game. 2-2. The table's still the same. Neither of them changed. They both just got 1 point, except it means Lyon and Saint Etienne are only 1 point different now for Champions League and Europa League. So that is a potential something in the future. So it's just caused it to be a little tighter there. But
And then before we leave, hope Casillas gets better, recovers well from the heart attack. Yeah, and then also I hope in football we fix the head injuries because that's not good for football moving forward. But this head injury
little spell here
phase is good for football because then we
brings
come,
more attention to it.
Yeah, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Out.
Come back and peace with it.
Yeah. Say goodbye to the people.